Will. Intorno, Will, can I go out with this intorno? Where's the
What? Yeah. Can you do this? He does. Okay.
Right, can we please have you standing wrth chi sefyll gwelwch yn dda I anthem yr Alban for the Scottish and National Anthem. Rwan Master Cymru for Cymru Welsh National Anthem. Appreciation for the players. Once the players have broken
The final game in this year's 2023 Victory Shield competition, Scotland taking on the hosts Wales here in the final fixture. These two teams who haven't really had it their way so far, with the opportunity to get a win on the board here in their final game and pick up 3 points this afternoon. We'll run you through the two team lineups in just a moment. The two teams also here just posing for their pre-match photographs, their final routines before we can get this one underway. Very much looking forward to this game as well. We have just seen, if you weren't with us, the Republic of Ireland win 3-1 against Northern Ireland. Here's the Scotland team. Alistair Graham in goal, Jack Barr, Cameron Williams, Ewan Glasgow, Lewis Carroll, Jacob Donnelly, Oliver Goodbrand, Fletcher Boyd, Alexander Smith the captain, Aidan McCallion and Jamie Hislop make up the rest of the starting 11 for them. And then the Wales team we will show you in just a moment. Here we have it for you. Aidan Stokes, Jayden Lenu, Charlie Street, Bobo Evans, Louis Bradbury, Alex Marciniak, Ollie Dewsbury, Tom Dearden, Callum Jones, Theo Pitt and Hayden Olmark. And before today's game as well, of course, today, Remembrance Day, we will have a period of silence to remember all of those who have served in the armed forces and lost their lives in their line of duty. So a period of silence to be observed here at Ballatown FC before kick-off. So a period of silence there observed this Remembrance Day as the stadium announcer just goes through the two teams as well. It's Scotland taking on Wales in the final game of this year's Victory Shield. Both teams looking to get their first win of this campaign. Scotland lost out 1-0 to the now champions Republic of Ireland in their first game before drawing 2-2 with Northern Ireland. Wales drew 1-1 with Northern Ireland before then losing out 3-2. That second half comeback game for the Republic of Ireland. one which Wales will really feel got away from them. Wales were 2-0 up at half-time, but ultimately lost out and weren't able to take anything from that game. So Scotland here being made to wait by the Welsh team, who will not be hurried from their team huddle as they break from that now. All eyes on the referee to blow the first whistle today and get this final game underway. The referee for the game, by the way, is Mr. Tom Hales, his assistants Max Underwood and Chris Hodson. The fourth official is Brandon Scaife. We are underway. Scotland in possession at the moment in their regular blue. Wales, of course, in the red. And it's Scotland attacking the goal to the left of the pitch, kicking from right to left as we look at it here at Bala Town in this first half. Sent back there by Bobo Evans, all the way back to his goalkeeper, Aidan Stokes, between the sticks today for Wales. Trying to play on this near side, right down below the camera position. And Scotland, they're taking a throw in to get the game restarted. Wales free kick taken short.
Ready. You're too high. Jump, Jack, ball.
Well won back by the Wales number 9 there, Louis Bradbury.
Our pivot, Jimmy.
Blocked away out for the throw-in. It will be the Wales throw-in over on that far side.
Too far away,
Jaden Lenu to take, the man who scored after just 2 minutes against the Republic of Ireland. Direct from the corner, such a spectacular strike that was. I think he meant it as well, you know, with the curling effort in at the back post. Back to Stokes, who's into the team today to replace Elliot Meredith, who drops down to the substitute bench. Here's Dewsbury. Dewsbury probing on that right wing, but not getting anything from it. And it's out there for the goal kick. All the way through from goalkeeper to goalkeeper. Back again to Stokes in the luminous green today, the Wales goalkeeper. Sent that one long, no foul. Or was there? Yes, the referee having blown the whistle just a little bit late, but blew it for the free kick nonetheless. An opportunity here then for Scotland to really load the danger zone. Let's see what they've got by way of a delivery as well. Alexander Smith, the captain, stands over it for them. Looks as though he will take. Williams just to the left is also an option if they look to try to change the angle. That's exactly what they do. Out here to Williams. Forward with the return ball, back there to Smith.
Good boy, Hayden.
Williams ends up sending it all the way back here to Aidan McCallion. McCallion unable to pick the pass that he wanted. Throw taken there by Cameron Williams of Liverpool. plays his club football in Merseyside. Wasn't the best of back passes there to Stokes, the Welsh goalkeeper. It was Theo Pitt who sold him a little short, and as a result of that, the follow-up clearance skewed out for the throw-in. Here's Williams again. He's seen all of the ball in the last couple of minutes. Still inside the opening 5, still without a opportunity of note. Williams again getting it back as the original throw-in taker. Here's Smith. The pressure there from Dewsbury, under a little bit too much pressure for the referee's liking. Smith winning the free kick, which has been taken quickly and taken backward. Scotland with the early control, more so than their Welsh counterparts. Smith again looking to make the most of that one, but it's shepherded behind, out for the goal kick. 5 minutes played, still Scotland 0, Wales 0, here at the home of Bala Town. Again, as was the case in the game just prior to this, another artificial surface for this particular match to be played on. We have seen games played on grass across the course of the Victory Shield over this last week as well, but this one on the 4G artificial turf today. Here's Louis Bradbury. Scored the goal to make it 2-0 on Wednesday before things all went horribly wrong for Wales in that second half. Here's Williams. Goes back there to Ewan Glasgow. Scotland will look to try to build a game. Oh, Carroll's giving the ball away. It was a heavy touch when he really needed to control, but eventually the referee blows the whistle for the foul. Did well to make amends for the earlier error there. Carroll was under intense pressure from Bradbury, but was really all over the defender's back, so it was a foul. Loose pass again. It's back with Wales, but only momentarily. It's been a scrappy start. Yes, Scotland have controlled more of the game and had more of the possession, but they've not been precise with every pass as well. Both teams guilty of giving the ball away perhaps a little too often for their manager's liking in this opening 7 minutes so far. Boyd trying to feed Hislop. The two number 18s there come together in that particular duel. Hislop sending it into the goalkeeper's near post area, and it's bread and butter work for Stokes.
Ready, Jack! Ready, Jack! Go, Jack!
Allmark. Here's Bradbury.
Louis! Move it!
Dearden. Referee there playing the advantage after the late lunge. Where's that one going to break? It eventually ends up back in the grateful arms of the Scottish goalkeeper Graham. Man still down here at the moment, so the referee has halted the game for the time being after playing that advantage. Definitely was the opportunity for the advantage to be taken advantage of.
You okay? Use the line. If you're getting dragged in too much that way, to give you too much that side, just try over 2 or 3. You have to hold some down.
Referee here will restart the game as per procedure with the drop ball back to the goalkeeper. We're good to go again.
Louis, you can squeeze a little bit higher, edge the centre circle now.
Wales here just standing off a little bit, allowing Scotland the possession inside their own half with a engagement line just at the top of the centre circle, really.
Run! Boom, run!
Good challenge by the backtracking McCallion. Glasgow got up well for the header. This is Fletcher Boyd. Williams went for the return ball, didn't quite come his way though via Hislop. Oh, that was risky with the back pass, which Fletcher Boyd definitely anticipated but couldn't quite intercept. Had he have done so, yes, he might have had to readjust his body angle, but could well have been through on goal there. Glasgow sending it back to his goalkeeper down the other end, but Wales now stepping up the pressure, stepping higher up the field. Potentially a foul, but wasn't given. Smashed away on the clearance. 10 minutes played, it's still goalless and still yet to see an opportunity on either goal. Wriggling away well from the first defender there. Here's Tom Dearden. I think maybe just trying to force things a little too much. Both teams at the moment.
Got to come in on that build down.
Looking for that instinctive killer pass rather than something perhaps a little more controlled. Here's Smith. On the turn, has done really well. Teammate Boyd then, though, dispossessed in the aftermath. Theo Pitt going back to the goalkeeper. Theo Pitt, who wasn't actually in the original squad, he came in to replace a player who withdrew at the start of the week, so he was a late call-up in addition to the squad named by James Rowbury. Goalkeeper there out of the penalty area, looking to try to add to the numbers and building from the back, going long though, in search of Dewsbury. Still just feels as though this game could do with the spark to maybe kick-start it into life or ignite the engine and get things going. There's a man down here for Wales, which is of injury concern. Dewsbury just getting back to his feet, still not moving how he usually would, but just took a bit of a knock in that last challenge, I think, which he will try to run off.
Stay away, go away again then. Go away again. Good, Jimmy. Good, Spud. You're in.
Smith there sending it forwards. Ends up back with the goalkeeper. Dearden comfortable in possession. And Charlie Street it was, I beg your pardon, the number 5 for Wales. That one's cut out by Williams. Much of the action so far in this middle third of the field. Neither final third has really been entered with too much frequency. Smith again winning the free kick. That's the second foul in a relatively quick succession that he's won. And again, as it was before, Scotland taking the free kick quickly and just taking it back to keep the ball. Williams.
Lou, you've got a creep, Lou. Get higher. Hey, Lou.
Carroll trying to break that first line of Welsh defence, but his pass wasn't controlled.
Ready, Jimmy. Ready.
Maybe just lacking the penetrative final ball at the moment Scotland or the ball forward to create the chance. They're looking to do so here from the throw-in, and might that bring the yellow card out of the pocket of the referee? Indeed it does. Bobo Evans with the cynical challenge, the pull back to stop that particular attack, and Evans is cautioned.
It's a yellow card all day. He's pulled him around the waist. He's pulled him around the waist, pal. Yeah, I know, but what about the one before it? He's not even looking at him. It's just contact together. He's not even looking at him.
So this free kick set piece then here. And the first opportunity really for Scotland to try to ask a proper question of the Welsh back line, who are holding the line relatively high and allowing their goalkeeper space. On his toes, Aidan Soaks at the edge of the 6-yard box. It's taken by Smith, the goalkeeper backtracking. The call was for his defence to get that one away. Didn't really do so with much success though. Still there in the attacking third. It's out for the throw-in.
Theo, Ollie, get Theo started in the back one. Ollie, in. Theo, be ready here.
Throwing there left for the advancing right-sided defender, Jack Barr to take.
Tempo! Jaden, come on!
Wales, the home team with the throw-in. Down as the away team on the fixture. That's a not great back pass to the goalkeeper. Definitely fell shorter than was intended, but the error was amended for by the Welsh shot stopper Aidan Stokes, who had to be alert to that, because had he been a little bit more flat-footed, it might have been a problem. Slip through here now then, this is promising. Bradbury with the option to the right as well, but really well defended by Cameron Williams. That's the brightest moment that either side have created so far. 2v1 it was really for Wales on the attack. Just look at the run of Ollie Dewsbury on this near side if he was found. Heavy touch though from Bradbury at the crucial moments. Cameron Williams, all the credit has to go to him for the covering defence that he managed to succeed with across with the challenge. Decent looking corner delivery, but it's too high in the end and over everybody at the back post. Seemed to be plenty of bodies towards the near post area, but it evaded them all on its way through. Bradbury was closest to it, but too high for him to get on the end of. Referee here just ensuring that Williams was taking the throw in from exactly the right position.
Tom, Charlie! Oi! Tom, Charlie! Why am I telling him to do that? That could be coming from you! Yes, Caroline! Join in, ref. Well done.
It's a foul. There for the challenge on Jones. They've taken it quickly. Evans, loose pass.
Stop forward passes, well done, Al! Stop forward passes!
Have been a little bit. Have been a few more promising signs for Wales in the last couple of minutes, but still without testing the Scotland goalkeeper. Neither goalkeeper properly tested, certainly in terms of save-making actions. Anyway, there's two balls here to be chosen from. I think it was much further down the line that Fletcher Boyd was looking to try to take the throw in from, but instead taken by Barr in the correct position. Good brand. Offloading to the left, Boyd. Here's Smith. On the overlap here, Cameron Williams gets the ball in low as well, and it wasn't cleared away. Ran through to Lenu, who was then able to deal with the danger at the back post, but the opportunity was there just before. If anyone in blue was able to get on the end of it, will be a free kick here for Wales, as the foul was made as they looked to try to break away from the transition themselves. Could have been a more problematic moment though for the Welsh defence, failing to clear what should have been a relatively simple ball to clear away, and it might have been a problem there as well with the goalkeeper under pressure. Scotland goalkeeper Cameron Patterson, who's on the substitutes bench today, he was at fault for a goal against Northern Ireland when he was robbed of possession. That ended up in the back of his net. That's a lovely exchange pass back here to Williams. Williams with the ball in, but doesn't get past the first defender at that near post, Charlie Street. Well positioned to head behind for the corner. Game has just livened up in the last few minutes, which is, of course, good from a neutral's perspective. Felt as though the game just needed something, and maybe it's brewing on the horizon now. Smith with the delivery. Again, first defender there, though, to head the ball away. And Lenu here will look to try to break away. Jaden Lenu leading the charge here for Wales on the attack. Lenu pulls the trigger. What a goal! What a splendid strike that is from Jaden Lenu, with his second of the tournament, and both as spectacular as each other. Alistair Graham in the Scotland goal stood absolutely no chance, created it for himself, drove forward a long way with that, and the finish was brilliant as well. Jaden Lenu, take a bow. What a goal! 1-0 to Wales with 20 minutes on the clock. As we take a look again on the replay, assessed all options, it opened up for the strike, picked his spot and found it with precision. It's a delightful strike and a delightful moment for the home support and James Rowbury, who will be really very pleased with his side having taken the lead in a game where they haven't, up until that point, created an opportunity. Stoke sending it long again. All about the individual quality, wasn't it, from Jaden Lenu. Did also well to break away with the ball from the corner down the other end. Remember, it was a Scotland corner that was cleared at the near post, and that allowed for Lenu to break away. Plays his club football for Everton, Jaden Lenu, and well, you can see why the Premier League club have taken an interest in him. Just bounces away there from Goodbrand. Change the picture a little bit, because the onus now on Scotland to trying to break down the Welsh defence a little bit more, and that Wales goal might give them confidence in going forward as well. Going forward in terms of progressing, but also in terms of progressing up the pitch as well as progressing as the game goes on. Wales throw it. I was mentioning earlier before an opportunity arose that Wales are technically listed as the away team for this fixture, but very much the hosts here at Bala Town, as they have been for all three of their games, of course, all of the games having been played in Wales this year in the Victory Shield. Here's Ollie Dewsbury, another promising moment for Wales, but that time it's a good challenge from the backtracking midfield man Lewis Carroll. Jacob Donnelly, it was, I beg your pardon, back there, the number 6 for Scotland, who got back with the challenge. Here's Donnelly now, trying to weave a route through, but there was 2 Welsh defenders in his way. Williams.
Be ready. Come on, we've got to move.
Long ball forward there, which Hislop is on the end of. Theo Pitt will see it back to his goalkeeper, who had it for a split second, and then it spilt away from him.
He hasn't held it, he's got to the ball first.
Here's Marciniak.
Pass the ball, Callum! Callum, pass the ball!
Jones. Got ball out to this right flank here with Dewsbury. Can he pick anybody out in the centre? Yes, he can! But it bounces the way of the goalkeeper, and Graham is able to pounce. The referee has stopped the game, I think, for a head injury concern off the ball. The game should really be stopped as soon as that happened, but the referee was allowing the game to continue with Wales on the attack. Just bounced into the grateful arms of the Scotland goalkeeper. Provides an opportunity for both sets of players to come across onto this near side and take some, I'm sure, much needed fluids and messages as well from the coaching staff on board. Both of these two teams know that a win for them here would see them finish second in the league standings after Northern Ireland were beaten earlier today. Well, here's the moment then as it was headed out of the penalty area. Just look at where Lenu picks up possession. How on earth has he managed to score from there? He's travelled such a long way with it. Scottish defence at 6s and 7s. And it's an absolute peach of a strike from Jayden Lenu, who will take all of the credit, and well deserved as well. Scotland ultimately at the moment being beaten by a moment of brilliance. There's not too much that they could have done about it. But still, very much with problems to solve. And this period here with the injury being attended to has effectively acted like almost like a timeout period, really. Given the opportunity for James Grady there, the head coach, you can see, for Scotland to get his team in and pass on the messages that he wants passed on. Both teams, of course, with options from their substitutes bench today. Wales with 3 more options. They have 9 named on the bench. Scotland with just the 6. Both teams in the earlier game between Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland had 11 substitutes. And plenty of those were used as well. Looks as though the game is set to be restarted after that stoppage, which turned into a bit of an extended period, a couple of minutes perhaps, which we'll see added on, I'm sure, at the end of the first half. Back underway then, back to the action as Ewan Glasgow sends it long into the channel. Sometimes from an immediate restart like that, after a talking to from the manager, you can pick out what was said, and I wonder if that was perhaps highlighted as something to try to exploit the space in behind or the channel on either side. Let's see if that's something that Scotland persist with trying to exploit. Whatever those messages were, they will very much be fresh in the minds of the players. Back out onto the field now. Williams there with the throw in as Smith tries to turn away and use his body to help him doing so.
And we're fast! We're fast! We're fast! Good! Get there, Jamie!
Hislop gets the throw in there off Theo Pitt.
We're aware! Jacko, we're not ready to build here yet!
Williams there into Alexander Smith. He wasn't able to hold on to the ball that time. Good brand. Losing out Marciniak forward there for Wales, but as you can see from the assistant's flag, that's the indication that it had crossed the line.
Get
Williams. Hislop. Williams, his first thought there to advance forward, but was halted in doing so by Dewsbury. Once again, out for another throw-in. Smith looked to be fouled again, and the referee agrees. 3 free kicks that he, in this first half, has now won. Still 10 minutes, plus, of course, we expect some stoppage time at the end of the half as well to play until the midway point. Wales leading by 1-0. A piece of individual brilliance from Jaden Lenu. We've said that before this week as well. Long from the goalkeeper, pinpoint with the execution on the long ball forwards there. It was Allmark. Runners to the left. One of those was Marciniak, but he then wasn't able to really collect the ball. Donnelly looking to use his strength to outmuscle the Welshman in closest attendance. Louis! Very much you have to feel that Wales will be the happier of the two teams at the moment. Scotland have been frustrated despite the possession. Haven't created the opportunities on goal. That was a risky moment at the back for Scotland again, with Bradbury in close attendance, but wasn't able to get his toe in on that occasion. Williams.
Where are we? Come on, Boo! Boo! Charlie, get over!
Forward ball well played that time by McCallion. It's up there to Donnelly.
Ethan, give him something, Ethan! Charlie, over!
McCallion collecting again, but dispossessed by Allmark, who went in strongly with the tackle. Good challenge. Now here's Dewsbury. Dewsbury might look to get the shot away, and did, but it was not of the same quality that we saw from Lenu earlier. It was always rising high over the goalkeeper's crossbar. But again, Wales threatening in those transitional moments on the counter-attack. It wasn't too dissimilar, really, cutting inside onto his left foot there. And as I say, always rising high. Allmark. Challenge from McCallion. Williams forward down that left channel again, but it's collected that time by Charlie Street. Street under pressure here from Donnelly. Donnelly looking to try to win a set piece. Concedes the throw-in in the end, but it's right where Scotland want them. Wales having to take this throw-in right by that corner flag. Williams. McCallion sending that one forwards. Smith loses out that time. Theo Pitt taking that throw in there of Blackburn Rovers. Looked a foul. Evans there with the follow-up challenge, but it was the first one though I thought was a foul on Allmark. Handball, I think, was the decision that was given in the aftermath. It will be a Wales free kick, but not for the first challenge.
For the cage, go!
Dearden back to the goalkeeper again.
Drag him down, Hayden.
Both teams looking to use their goalkeepers in possession, as we so often see now in teams building with their goalkeeper, helping with that in possession structure from the back. While Siniak spreading the play here out into the near side, but nobody there to collect. Appeals for handball there, but they go unanswered by the referee, Dewsbury. Hislop.
Callum, do you want to run back? Yes, you need to run off.
Up here to Boyd. Do some support though there, Fletcher Boyd, and in the end actually did well to get the free kick from it. The pressure from behind from Charlie Street adjudged a foul. Glasgow. Hislop. Again, the battle on for it in the middle third of the field, and the duel that time won by the Scotsman, who gets the free kick. 36 minutes now, the clock reads. It's Scotland 0, Wales 1. Jaden Lenu, the man with the goal. Wales will now be looking to see this advantage through to the midway point. Just need to carry on doing what they've done really so far, because it's been working and restricting the space that Scotland haven't been able to use to break through to create an opportunity on the Aidan Stokes goal. Williams. Here's Smith. Challenged well though, that time by Bolo Evans. Some of the Welsh substitutes there warming up on this near side. A little bit of a pullback on the shirt of Aidan McCallion, it looked like, but Scotland still with the possession, allowed to continue. Here's Ewan Glasgow. Glasgow, who was the man to give away the penalty against Northern Ireland with a late challenge inside the penalty area. This is more promising now for Scotland. Smith. Yet to really be tested defensively today though, Ewan Glasgow. Wales have had a couple of counter-attacking moments, but nothing really in way of a positional sustained attack. And to play that return ball for the 1-2, Hislop and the left back Williams. Doesn't quite come off.
We've got one at normal, there's going to be two added.
I think we just heard from the fourth official on this near side, with the benefit of the pitch side microphone, that it's going to be 2 minutes added time. Presume unless we have any further stoppages before we reach the 40-minute mark, so it seems as though there's going to be 2 minutes added on at the end of the regular 40. Lewis Carroll, they're sending that one out of play. Plays his club football for Aberdeen. So too a few in the Scotland squad actually. Joseph Teasdale on the substitute bench today. He also plays for Aberdeen, and Fletcher Boyd also. Another foul and the free kick for Wales.
Wider. Big bag.
Well, frustrated there, Theo Pitt, because I think he felt that the first coming together should have been a free kick his way, but it was a definite foul in the aftermath with the challenge that was pulled up for the foul. We've passed the 40-minute mark. Carroll going for a more hopeful, longer ball forward down that right wing. Throw in with the extra ball from that side of the field was taken relatively quickly. Multi-ball system that's in play, of course, nowadays. Gone are the days that you'd have to wait for the ball to be returned. Again, it's another little niggly, petulant foul that was just relieved any potential pressure on the Welsh defence here in stoppage time. And you would imagine now that the home team should be able to see this through to half-time with the 1-0 advantage intact. To be another free kick for that foul again, inside the centre circle this time. One late last opportunity perhaps in this first half for Wales to get the ball forward themselves. Or perhaps sensibly just going back to the goalkeeper, and they'll look to see the time through. And there it's sent long, and indeed the referee blows the whistle to call time on this first half. 1-0 to the Welsh team at the midway point. Scotland behind at the interval. The goal coming courtesy of Jayden Lenu, and what a goal it was, having broke away on the counter-attack. Really created the opportunity for himself. There you go, we can show you it now on the counter-attack as Lenu here picks up possession just there. Look how much work he still had to do. Had the space to drive into ahead of him though. Came inside onto his favoured left foot and picked out an absolute beauty. That was the moment to make it 1-0, and ultimately the difference between the two teams at half-time as well. So at the midway point here at the home of Ballatown FC, it's Scotland 0, Wales 1.
Rest of the contest, and it's Jayden Lenu of Everton to turn this one in. Oh, it's all the way in! Remarkable from Jayden Lenu. It arcs majestically, gloriously from the Wales number 3. It's gone straight in from the set piece, and that is tough to take for the holders, but it's wonderful for the hosts. Right wing, left boot, high, hanging, curving. Keeper was just grasping at thin air. Wales 1, the Republic of Ireland 0. A taking cherry. Sherlock swings it over, looks a good one. Tried to get the header, did Kovalevskis didn't quite get the connection he wanted, and it'd be terrific youth encounters. This has got the potential for another one as the shot comes in from outside the box. Keeper may have got a touch, and in fact it went straight out, so no save required by Elliot Meredith, but that was good from Ireland. It really was. Kovalevskis has had a terrific game so far. I think he was trying to pick out the corner of the net there. In it comes then, and he's pulled it short. They weren't expecting that. And then the shot is crashed in, and, well, Stewart was alert there, very close to the keeper. Meredith into the gloves, but he couldn't collect it first time. It was a good idea, that. Is it the right of Billy O'Neill or the left of Finn Sherlock? It is the right of the player who won the free kick. Oh, and it may have hit the post. Either that or it's been clawed away by Meredith. That was a brilliant free kick. Final seconds of the first half then. Another left wing corner for the Republic of Ireland, who've attacked willingly but had the door slammed shut in their face, and now it's Wales on the break. Wales looking for number 2, and they should get it. It's in. Louis Bradbury of Manchester United finds the corner. They've scored at the start of the first half, and at the end of it, it was played unselfishly into his path, and Louis was lethal. He drew the keeper, Alex Noonan. The angle was perfect from Will Granger, and Bradbury emphatically, calmly, clinically did the rest. Here we go then, the second half of this Victory Shield contest between Wales and the Republic of Ireland. And as we expected, all change from the Irish. They brought on a number of subs, and immediately they have a chance through one of them. What a save to deny Michael Noonan. Oh, Elliot Meredith, he's having some game. Far between opportunities, and Ireland don't take any of theirs. Pugh, he did nearly score himself in the first half. Good cross over the bar. It's Wales' turn to have a golden opportunity at the beginning of this half. It's Will Granger of Sheffield Wednesday who got an assist for the goal just before the break. Nearly had one there. Pugh put it onto his head, couldn't keep it down. The Welsh rearguard and Pugh. Ume's up there. Noonan pulls it back. Tries to get away. There's McDonald. And the referee has given a penalty kick. That looks a soft one. McDonald went down, and they're absolutely furious in the technical area at the start of the half. Here he is, the Irish number 9. Noonan sweeps it majestically into the corner. Game on. They've reduced the deficit to 1. Kovalevskis, who links up with Martos. Kovalevskis now gliding in field, goes down. Nothing from the referee. Oh, and it's another challenge on McDonald, and he's won another penalty. Grady McDonald, well, they can have no arguments this time. It was the 2 number 14s. He got away initially from his marker, but sliding in was the Wales sub, and I'm afraid he got that one all wrong. Did TJ Parfitt. The first penalty was dubious, no doubt about that one. McDonald down, he's celebrated, and he's expecting Michael Noonan to score again. Here we go then. It's Michael Noonan again. Oh, he saved it this time. Header on the follow-up. And then a third effort is hit in by Martos. Amazing. Elliot Meredith. That was phenomenal. Noonan, who scored his first penalty. This time he hit it through the middle low, and he saved it with his legs. The hero for Wales between the posts, but it might be bundled in here from close range. A goalmouth scramble and in! And Noonan has his revenge on the keeper. He's just had a penalty saved, but this time from close range, he squeezed it in. Republic of Ireland have hit back from 2 down. In it comes from Sherlock. Over everyone, they're claiming a handball, and the referee has given it. It's a handball. They conceded a 3rd penalty. All the pressure is on Mohamed Oladipo, the Republic of Ireland substitute. Can he retain the shield for his country? Yes, he can. Incredible scenes. They've come from 2 behind, and the holders have done the business in spectacular fashion. And they are the champions once again. It's an unassailable lead after 2 games. They've won both of them, 1-0 against Scotland, thrillingly 3-2 against Wales, the holders. So they can't be caught. They'll look to make it 3 wins out of 3 on Saturday against Northern Ireland, who are in second on 2 points. Wales and Scotland both on 1. We have Republic of Ireland, Northern Ireland on Saturday, and Wales and Scotland. Join us for those. More drama to come. We'll see how the table finishes. But the Republic of Ireland win the Victory Shield once again. 2 wins out of 2 as it finishes. Wales 2, Republic of Ireland 3 from me, Jack Woodward. Good night and thanks for watching. Who will get the job done in this one? Victory Shield 2023, the second of 3 matches for both of these countries, live from Flint Town FC. Jack Woodward talking you through the action. Alexander Smith there, who's wearing the armband for Scotland. Smith, the diminutive number 14. He's got that low centre of gravity. He's got magic in those boots, certainly. Little twinkle toes. Now it's another move in from that left-hand side, and it's the opening goal, and what a beauty. The Scots lead, and that is some hit. A brilliant effort from Cole Burke of Kilmarnock. He almost scored a couple of minutes ago. That deflected effort was saved. Not this time. He's so menacing when he moves infield with scoring intent onto his right boot. Hit that one perfectly like an arrow. No chance for Zach Robinson this time. The super Scottish scorer is Cole Burke. First period. Thompson goes down. Was there a foul? Yes, says the referee. Thompson brought down, and Northern Ireland have a penalty. Callum Thompson was persistent there, good on the ball, drew the challenge. Northern Ireland have a golden chance to restore parity in this one. Let's have a look at it. Was it a foul? Well, he went in, a little bit clumsy perhaps. Jack Caldwell, the Scotland number 20 with the challenge. Here's the penalty, and what a spot kick that is. Emphatic, unerring from Scott Hamilton, makes it 1-1. That's how to take a 12-yarder. He kisses the ball in celebration, and he should be kissing his boots, because that was no nonsense, never in doubt from the number 18, Scott Hamilton, firing it powerfully into the back of the net. Just looking to galvanise now, make sure they don't concede another one. The Scots rocked back by that equaliser. Oh, they've given it away. The keeper closed down. Hesitancy at the back, and it's Scott Hamilton again. They turned a deficit into an advantage. He scored from the spot, and now he makes the most of the error. You could argue he caused the error. He was persistent, working hard off the ball. Scott Hamilton take a bow, but what was the Scotland defence thinking of there? Hamilton was alert to the situation. Keeper tried to control it, failed to do so. Disappointment for Cameron Pattison, delight for Scott Hamilton. Good game, the number 3, the left full-back. Oh, here goes Feeney. He's got in front of Glasgow. It could be 3-1, the substitute. Feeney, great defending, or was it? No, thought he made the challenge. and he's conceded a penalty. Well, he was too willing to atone for his error, wasn't he? And oh, that's tough for Ewan Glasgow. Thought he'd time the challenge, but he's taken the man first. And the sub, George Feeney, brought down, and I think he's going to take the resulting penalty. The Northern Ireland number 9. Let's have another quick look at the challenge as he prepares to take the spot kick. Feeney got away from Glasgow, who was desperate to make up for his error, but he made the foul, and he saved it. Brilliant stuff from the keeper. Feeney is denied from the spot, having won the penalty, drawing the foul from Glasgow, but a great save from Cameron Patterson keeps his team in the game. Feeney looking to make it 2 goals in 2 games for him. Hit it crisply enough, but he guessed the right way, makes up for it with a very good stop. Is that a turning point? Scotland up the other end. Great defending from KC. Oh, this is action-packed, it really is. How often do you see that? Keeper makes a save at one end and there's a goal at the other. Great ball forward for Joseph Teasdale. Almost made himself a hero, but well, not only do saves win matches and goals, also tackles like that win matches, but it's a header and they're level. What a game this is proving. It's 2-2. Joseph Teasdale for Scotland with a clever header with 4 minutes to go. The cross from the left, got in front of the keeper. A fine close-range header. This is a fantastic game of Victory Shield football. Coastal Ride. This second half particularly for him and for everyone watching. His header, another good save by the keeper. Oh, it's brilliant from Patterson. What a performance. And I just think, having missed control to concede the second, his reaction has been wonderful. It really has. That was a good speared header towards, I think it's Aidan McCallion of Scotland. 5th minute of added time. Northern Ireland, can they get their noses back in front at the end? High, menacing, but cleared by Patterson for Goodbrand. There is the final whistle. What a fantastic game of football. It finishes all squad.
Well, great to there then see some highlights from the earlier rounds of fixtures in this year's Victory Shield as well. The Republic of Ireland, of course, having won the competition. They wrap that up on Wednesday with the dramatic 3-2 comeback victory over Wales, who are in action here. Wales again leading at half-time, this time just by the singular goal. But they will need no warning that they very much still have more work to do in their second half before they do confirm the victory. Scotland will be hoping for an early goal really in the second half to get things back level. That would, at that stage, set the game up nicely if they are to score next. Feels as though the next goal in the game might prove to be a big one. If Wales can go 2 goals ahead, albeit, yes, they were beaten after having a 2-goal lead on Wednesday, but usually in that situation, 2 goals to the good, teams would see the game through. You feel that that would likely be the case if Wales are to score next. If Scotland get the equaliser, then who knows where the game will go from there. Players all then just returning back out to the correct halves of the field. 1-0 to Wales here at Ballard Town at half-time. Jaden Lenu with the goal in that first half, and what a spectacular goal it was as well. It gets better and better every time you look at it as well, with the precision on the finish. It's not the first spectacular goal that he's scored this week as well, scored directly from a corner.
Spot on, thank you very much, appreciate that, cheers.
So the referee then just making sure that all is in order. Wales here lining up ready to chase after this one. I think we know where it's going to be sent long to. Or not. In the end, Wales play out and go over onto the right side, which maybe was a little bit of a decoy from the players on this near side in presenting the space over on the far, but there we go. Taken by Dewsbury. It certainly struck the left hand of Marciniak. Referee there was happy that the game could continue. Not sure whether he just didn't see that it hit the arm or thought that the arm was in a natural position. It's a very fine line nowadays, isn't it, between what is and isn't going to be given as a handball. So then the goal scorer Lenu to take this throw in. Right down below the camera on this near side. Turning away there under the pressure from Barr. A little bit of pushing and shoving afterwards as well. The substitutes on at half time, by the looks of things there. Patrick Minarski, goal scorer already in this year's competition. He'll be looking to add to the 78th minute equaliser in Wales' opening game against Northern Ireland. Won them the only point that they've picked up so far. I'll try to work out if there's been any more changes that have gone unnoticed at half time. Gone under the radar as well. I'll also try to work out who's missing from the starting lineup for Wales and let you know who's been replaced. The ball across there from Callum Jones over onto the right side. It goes out and it will be the goal kick.
Come on! Where are you going?
Burke there was trying to make the most of a bouncing ball inside the penalty area. This is Allmark. Now Minarski. Minarski looking to pick the pass. It was cut out though by the backtracking Cameron Williams. Taken down nicely by Lenu. It's a very late blow of the whistle by the referee, who's going to bring it back. Goodbrand is the man penalised. You can hear what the Scottish bench down below us have to say about that. They're definitely not happy with the decision to award that free kick, but I think perhaps more so the hesitation on doing so, which kind of tells you that the referee wasn't certain. Allmark. Now here's Minarski. Dewsbury there trying to send it back in. Dearden just misjudged that one, and it might prove problematic here as Scotland come on the attack, but it's straight through to the goalkeeper. It's comfortable in the end for Stokes.
It's not VAR though, is it? It's just offered advice. It's not VAR, it's not clearing up his error. Oh, we work as a team, don't we?
Goodbrand. Here's Jones. Forward there from Harry Pugh, who also is on now, so on at half-time alongside Patrick Minarski. Harry Pugh, the number 4 for Wales.
Patrick, where are you going to be? Patrick,
Goalkeeper there, taken back to the goalkeeper.
Patrick.
Something which, of course, years ago you would never see, you would never be able to see. Going back to the days where players had to be outside of the penalty area, the ball had to leave the penalty area for the goal kick to be taken correctly. A long time ago now.
Spring it back when you get it, mate, yeah. Two. Spring it back when you get it, pal. Top man, keep coming. Top man. Easy, fellas. Easy. Bring it, pal.
Barr there with the throw-in. To Boyd, he wasn't able to collect though. Boyd was completely outnumbered. And then perhaps as a sign of the frustration after losing the ball, he was the man to concede the free kick.
Can't be ready. Can't be ready.
Long diagonal ball here. Minarski is after it and collects as well. Still Patrick Minarski on the turn away from Barr. Drove the ball in low into a dangerous area. Nobody on the end of it. Here's Lenu now with a high cross in. That's a comfortable collection for Graham. Kick-starting the counter-attack down the other way. Scotland coming forward themselves. This is Burke. Burke might go for goal! Oh, it cannons the woodwork. He sets off to celebrate. And the referee says no. Well, with the look as well to the assistant on this near side as to whether that one crossed the line. Let's take a look again on the replay. Definitely bounces out, doesn't it?
I know better than to guess from here as well.
Just the wrong side of the line from Scotland's point of view. But you couldn't come much closer. Here's Glasgow.
There we go. Start cruising, Hayden. Start cruising there.
Graham.
Get the ball.
Straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Cole Burke also a half-time substitute, the man with that shot that smashed against the crossbar. Not dissimilar to the goal that he scored, the opening goal in the 2-2 draw against Northern Ireland, actually. That was a brilliant curling effort after driving inside off that left flank, but this time perhaps a little bit more direct and powerful with the strike than a curling effort to the side netting instead. Blocked away in the aftermath there by Dearden. Scotland beginning to up the ante and turn up the heat on the Wales defence. What will come from this set piece? Cole Burke, well, we know he can strike the ball. Takes the corner set piece, good header away. It's just too high for the rising Scotsman at the near post. Still the pressure here may remain though. Burke just toying with the Welsh defender. Nearly 9 minutes played in this second half, and the opportunity that Scotland have created came on the counter-attack again. We haven't really seen them break down this resolute, stubborn Welsh defence, and that was the case in the first half. Struggled to break down the opposition when set up in two banks of four.
Second, come up.
Bradbury unable to find a teammate there. There were a few on-rushing Wales players who wanted it played their way. Ultimately, none of them got it. Challenge that time by Pugh. Up to Bradbury. Still the options there in the centre. It's a good pick out as well. Allmark. Go down as another opportunity with the pull back just too high for Harry Pugh. It ran through instead to Allmark, and then the block. I'm not sure whether it was on target anyhow, but it will be a corner. So one hand in the air was the signal that time as it was taken short and back to the original corner taker, sent back in by Marciniak, and a good header, and it's into the net. Well, what a leap that was from Tom Dearden. Right into the postage stamp of that top corner, and Wales here have doubled their advantage. 2-0. Well worked corner routine, so many bodies in there, it looked likely to be sent away by one of the many Scottish defenders. But Dearden didn't let them get in his way. His first goal of the competition. And it's come at potentially a crucial point as well for Wales. Tom Dearden doubling the Welsh advantage. Well, I mentioned at half-time that the next goal in the game at 1-0 could prove to be crucial. Might that be the goal that sees Wales here pick up the 3 points and ultimately finish second in the group as well? Loose from Carroll. Not the pass that he needed. Goalkeeper going long. Well, Wales were clinical, weren't they, in the first half, taking the opportunity, if you can even call it that, the chance that Lenu created for himself, and while they've been clinical at the start of the second period as well. Sometimes it has to be that way. I'm sure other days they'll create a whole host of opportunities and not find the net. Still time for Scotland, especially given the nerves that may set in should Scotland pull one back, given what happened to Wales on Wednesday. Into the penalty area here, the goalkeeper's out to meet him. Goodbrand was denied by the onrushing Stokes, who did really well there. Goodbrand stayed down, so the referee will stop the game. It was great play from Goodbrand to begin with in beating Lenu. Oh, and the card's out of the pocket of the referee, and what colour was that? Was Goodbrand here being shown yellow or being dismissed? It was a coming together off the ball afterwards. I think it was just in the aftermath as the goalkeeper had won it there. It was just afterwards with Lenu and Goodbrand involved. Well, it was yellow by the looks of things anyway, because Goodbrand's still on. But it was difficult to see as the referee just brought the card out in the sun. It is just a yellow card for Oliver Goodbrand after just seemed as though maybe he put his head in a little bit to Jayden Lenu, and I think that's what the referee brought the card out for. There's Minarski. Minarski may here look to cut inside and does. Fires wide though, did take a touch on its way through off the right boot of Glasgow. Goodbrand here has gone down a game, which is a concern for Scotland. Did so well in creating that opportunity in beating a defensively strong player as well in Lenu to create the chance, and just wonder whether here a sensible option might be for Goodbrand to be replaced in a game where really there isn't too much lying on the line for it. On a yellow card as well now, and with this injury concern, it's always more problematic, you feel, when a player goes down twice, tries to run the original knock off, but then goes down onto the deck again. It seems to be when maybe the manager's hand is forced. We'll see what James Grady opts to do by way of any potential changes. Back to his feet now and moving okay by the looks of things anyway, Goodbrand.
Come on now!
A couple of substitutions by the looks of things then here for Scotland. One of those on is Taylor Hogarth. The other is the number 13, Marcus Syme, who is also introduced. Sent goal bound there. They're asking for handball. Referee didn't answer those calls though. Hogarth. Jack Barr, you can see here, has been replaced. One of the two taken off at that latest juncture. The other, I believe, was in fact Goodbrand after going down again with that injury. Yeah, so Goodbrand was taken off there at that latest stoppage where Taylor Hogarth and Marcus Syme were introduced. It's a yellow card there as well, showing the way of Fletcher Boyd. So he joins Goodbrand and Bobo Evans, who was cautioned in the first half in the referee's notebook. Switch of play there from Lenu. Street. Scotland throw it. Still plenty of time left. Turn away from Smith, who then is fouled. It's another free kick drawn by Alexander Smith. Will just be a talking to this time instead of the yellow card. Glasgow turning in possession. Burke switching the play, runs all the way through here to Hogarth. Hogarth there with the setback and the strike. Good save though from Stokes to deny Fletcher Boyd. Still there but forced wide. And the opportunity has come and gone. Scotland there threatening the Wales goal. Hogarth setting up teammate Boyd on the edge of the penalty area. From 18 yards, struck it sweetly. Really good stop from Stokes. It's a long range strike, speculative though. Audacious to say the least. Not troubling the goalkeeper that time. Short stoppage in play at the moment, whilst the referee just returns to a man down. We'll restart with the goal kick once the referee is happy for the game to get back underway. As it stands then, of course the Republic of Ireland have won the Victory Shield. Wales will finish second in it. Northern Ireland will drop down to third, and it will be a fourth place finish with just 1 point for Scotland. There's still time for that to change. We've got 25 minutes thereabouts plus stoppage time to try to turn this game around.
Get higher, Pat. Get the ball down. Get it down.
Backtracking there, Jack Caldwell, the number 20 for Scotland, also on off the substitutes bench. Lenu with the throw in, last touch coming back off Taylor Hogarth. It's out again for another throw. Lenu there forward down the line. Jones sent into the advertising boards behind the goal. Needs to be a bit of a sense of an urgency. Bit of a sense of urgency about it now for Scotland. Of course, there's still a long way to go, but if they are to get back into it, then they need to really threaten on the Wales goal more than they have done. Just that one opportunity from Fletcher Boyd that was saved well by the Welsh goalkeeper. Other than that, chances have certainly been few and far between. I don't really recall them troubling the Welsh goal much more than that, certainly not in the second half. Possession there given away, and it was presented to Callum Jones, who had it momentarily for Wales, but no longer.
Well done, Lou.
Another substitution here. Will Granger is coming on to replace Louis Bradbury. So Bradbury, the Welsh number 9, off, and it's 19, Will Granger, who is on. Ollie Newman is also on. Callum Jones is the man to make way for him. Meanwhile, from the Scottish camp, it's Ezekiel Malif, the number 7, the player here coming on.
Whistle, mate. 3 on the whistle. Alex, go on your pockets. Over top.
Seems as though he will take up a right wing role, right side of midfield. Malif on this near side.
Tom!
Carroll. Here out to Malif, but his first touch since being introduced wasn't really what was required. Just bounced away from him a little. Sometimes difficult for substitutes, isn't it, to come into a game of high intensity and make an impact. On other occasions, we've seen substitutes, of course, really make an impact. Across the course of the week, there's been instances of that. Probably likely in truth, though, isn't it, given the number of substitutes that we see managers make in games like these. Always important to keep the tempo and intensity of the game high. Certainly when you're chasing a game anyway. Just flicks off the head there of Lenu, but out.
Drop off, Lewis. Drop off quickly. Hey, don't get tight.
Caldwell was towed away from him by Granger. Glasgow using the goalkeeper again. Graham opting for the longer diagonal from left to right. Here's Malif. Loses out in that particular duel though on that occasion. Lenu, who was earlier bypassed by the now replaced Goodbrand, stood firm to the challenge of the substitute Malif that time. There he is again, to the edge of the penalty area. It's Cole Burke. Potentially a foul throw, but the referee was happy with it. Don't really see foul throws given nowadays, do you? Glasgow going home once more. Carroll. Long and more direct again. Goalkeeper just outside of his penalty area was taking no chances in trying to allow it to come back into the box and then collect with the hands. Instead just headed away. Lenu went down, but certainly not enough in there for a foul. Caldwell there with the throw in. Lenu, good challenge. Marcinia trying to feed the substitute Granger. Scotland have it back again. Glasgow. Out for the throw in as it clears the stand with the supporters and parents, friends and family of the players over on the far side, here to support their respective nations.
Secure it! Secure it!
Long diagonal ball gets the substitute Newman on his bike after it, but even the fastest of players wasn't going to catch that one.
Good Carl. Give him again. Good deal.
Right shoulder on. Right shoulder.
Good away there to Granger. Newman. This is promising. Hung up high towards the back post. Minarski just allows it to run all the way through though. Minarski up against two Scottish defenders. Gets the throw in.
No, I clocked it. I jumped and that's the problem. Yeah, just because of everything there is fucking me. I should have asked you earlier, to be fair. Come on, man.
Offside flag there raised. Just in behind the back line. Here's Carroll. Glasgow. McAllister. Scotland pushing forwards and probing again, but giving the ball away once more. Street now.
Help him!
Glasgow across on the cover. Used his body really well to get in between the Welshman who was after it in the ball. Defenders, of course, always favourite in those sorts of situations, but it's easy to make a meal of and lose out as well to a tenacious attacker. One from the goalkeeper. The offside flag, though, is up. Saw an offside at the other end just a minute ago. This time it's the Scotsman who just went a little early.
Don't play. Tom, he's following me, get on it. He's following me, get on it. Tom, wider.
So 2-0 to Wales is the score. Jaden Lenu having scored in the first half. Tom Dearden with a header from the corner. In this second period, the corner which was taken short worked well. Sent back into the box, and Dearden did the rest to power home past the goalkeeper. It's made things much more comfortable than perhaps Wales expected it to be at this stage of the game now. Lenu's throw it. Lenu having taken the throw. Harry Pugh it was of Swansea City who was trying to return it back to him. Both Pugh and Bobo Evans in the Welsh squad play their football with Swansea. Newman again doing his utmost and very best to catch it, but again same outcome. The ball going behind. The referee not happy with the taking of the goal kick. Maybe just a stoppage for the substitution. It's another change which is happening at the moment. I believe it's Alex Marciniak being replaced. And also Hayden Allmark. We'll see which players are coming on. Remaining substitutes on the Wales bench: Ollie Reynolds, Marley Neal, TJ Parfitt and Lewis Gardner. So we'll see which two of those he return. I believe there's a bit of confusion about the numbers from the board raised from the fourth official, but good to go again now. Definite foul. No questions asked about that one. Just the award of the free kick, nothing more. Long diagonal from Glasgow, straight to Lenu though.
Composure, composure.
Marley Neal is one of those who has come on. The number 7 there has taken up position in central midfield. Wales still working the ball well. Pugh. Right on cue there with the misplaced pass, and they give it away, but generally they're still holding firm to everything that Scotland are posing questions of them. TJ Parfitt is the other player who came on at that latest break in play, by the way. Number 14 in the heart of defence for Wales now. It will be a free kick here for Scotland, and they might need his aerial presence as well to try to defend this. Still Wales 2 goals up, but if Scotland can get one back here, then that might plant the seeds of doubt in the minds of the Welsh players. Minarski just being marched back the required distance and aligned by the goalkeeper. Sent in there by Hogarth. Good header out though. Smith just stumbling over the ball. Wales will now look to counter. Minarski trying to feed it through for Neal.
Come on! Good boy. Well, go to it.
Goalkeeper's ball in the end runs all the way through. It wasn't dealt with. Here's Hogarth. It's nothing like the effort that Xander McAllister was looking for.
Elliot! Elliot!
And that really sums up the
You don't
Scottish day so far.
Centre halves are going to head it. You don't shout.
Had the quality in front of goal. Yes, they hit the bar. They were very unlucky with that one. The goalkeeper made a good save as well to deny Fletcher Boyd, but other than that, the moments in front of goal haven't gone their way at all.
Top, get it behind it. Come on, come on, come on.
Lenu doing his best to keep it in, but Glasgow succeeding in seeing it out.
Sandal's got to jump up. You can't just protect. Hello.
Fellas. Patrick. Pa. Help him, Pa. Hey, fellas, get up.
Long forward from Dearden, the Wales goal scorer.
Come on, Ollie. Come on, Ollie. Come on, Ollie.
Both sides appealing for it, but it goes the way of Scotland. McAllister. Glasgow progressing his side up the pitch now. Left-footed delivery into the box, but it's turned away by Street. Getting up for the subsequent header was Granger.
Come on! Oh, fella, hey, Ollie, react! Hey!
Ball given away there loosely. Hogarth now. Against two Welsh defenders, though. Hogarth.
Hey! Hey! Manage the game better!
It's just behind the goal. It trickles out. And again, we'll restart with the goal kick. Wales, you would expect now to see it through. We're into the final 5 minutes, but with stoppage time at the end of it as well, then there's always the possibility that Scotland can mount a comeback. Game management now a big factor in this as well for Wales if they are to pick up their first 3 points. Their only 3 points, as it would be of this season's Victory Shield. We had a bit of a coming together after the original challenge as well, and it's still just threatening to bubble over. Xander McAllister being spoken to now by the referee, and I think he also wants a word with Minarski, who was the other player involved. Needless, really. Important, of course, that the officials just keep a lid on things at this late stage now.
Do you know what I mean? Do you understand what I was asking? The ball's coming in, don't have to. TJ's going to get it.
Look forward!
Five goals Wales have scored in their 3 games now. They scored 1 in their first game, 2 in their second game. Well, if they could get a third here, then that would really put the seal on things. I'm sure that they do indeed wrap the 3 points up. It's very much a case of the ball coming back their way, though, at the moment. Glasgow. Nice footwork past the defender.
Come on, Marley!
McAllister. Poor touch, and then the lunge after it as well from Caldwell. Didn't regain possession. Nice give and go. Here's Newman. Newman, lovely switch of play. Finds Minarski. Minarski taking down the referee's playing the advantage, though. It's into the centre again. And eventually it does go behind for the corner. Lewis Carroll with the final touch. It's another Wales set piece.
What you say? No here, no hearing. No, I can't hear. Ask you what you say. No hearing and no hearing. What? Stop it, mate. It's football. You're coming at me, pal. You're the one that came to speak to me. See how boys? Checking up my place. What's that? When? Just a minute ago. Just sorry, leave it.
Patrick Minarski is the player down at the moment for Wales. Came on as a substitute. They'll be hoping that he can at least see the game through and doesn't have to be withdrawn and end up back on the bench. Wales do still have substitute options available. Minarski back to his feet, but of course having received the treatment there needs to leave the field of play.
We got work on footage of itself. We're on the way.
Still committing players forward into the penalty area here, Wales. Despite the scoreline and stage of the game, goalkeeper taking control. Graham assessing all options. Then with the distribution, with the long bowl out.
Pick up! Ollie, pick up!
Oh, nice footwork, but then the pass wasn't quite on point again. And once more, it's just that final ball. Hogarth was the intended target that time, but it was a couple of yards away from where he was positioned. Carroll's long diagonal. Headed back there for Smith, who felt he was fouled. The referee allows the game to continue. And a sliding challenge, block almost. Really, as he slid to ground there, Charlie Street. Proved to be enough. Alexander Smith just getting back to his feet here. Certainly took the brute force of that latest challenge.
Are you red guarded like a front post on? Back! Concentrate! Marcus, mark!
Well, it would be disastrous for Wales if they don't see the victory through from here. The referee spotted a foul, which relieves the pressure on the Welsh defence. Plenty going on in there. I think he's spotted somebody holding in the penalty area. Lenu again here on set piece taking duties. In the final few minutes of this year's Victory Shield. Again, it's been such a brilliant showcase of footballing talent from the four respective nations. Lenu turning away again, losing out that time. Here's Malif. Lenu, though, got back at him really well. Carroll back to the goalkeeper.
Keep going! Over a bit, Charlie! Over a bit! Go, Jake. Get in there, Jake.
Bit of a heavy landing for Cole Burke over on that left wing, but he's back to his feet now. Scotland, who did score in their first two games of the competition, but it looks as though they won't be scoring here today.
Can we get to Ollie Newman? Can we get out? Don't mark yourself out. Don't stand against the training. You gotta run! You gotta run, Will!
Carroll. Searching ball, looking for Malif.
Pick up!
Here he is, past Lenu.
Well done, Ollie!
Good challenge, though, from Ollie Newman. Really helped Lenu out there. Perhaps a little fatigued. Jaden Lenu, who has played the entirety of this contest. The yellow card there for the challenge on him. It was a late one from Hogarth. It's another booking.
Elliot, yeah, come on. Hey, Patrick, get in here. Patrick, get in here.
Win the first and second. Wait, out. Wait, let's get use this alive.
TJ, get in front of it. TJ.
Love it, Will. Yes, you. Body in. Body in. Yeah, well done. Right, balance now. Balance. You can get behind.
Wales will take their time over the taking of the throw in. Newman just leaving it for Jaden Lenu to take. You have to feel that now Wales are very nearly there in confirming their second place finish, which will be of some consolation after the disappointing day on Wednesday. Case of what could have been for them really had they held on to the 2-0 lead that they had at half-time against the Republic of Ireland. And there is the final whistle. Wales victorious in the final game of the 2023 Victory Shield. Wales will finish second this season. The Republic of Ireland, though, the champions, they knew that from Wednesday, having beaten Wales by 3-2 there. Here, Wales have defeated Scotland 2-0. The goals coming courtesy of Jaden Lenu, a brilliant goal as he drove forward, long downfield, created the opportunity for himself and fired home into the top corner. The second, a header from Tom Dearden after a well-worked corner routine from the set piece. Those were the two most important moments, and it has finished here at the home of Ballatown FC. The full-time score to round off this year's Victory Shield. It's finished. Scotland 2, Scotland 0, Wales 2. Well, this was the moment then for Wales. Jaden Lenu breaking away on the counter-attack. Must have made up so much ground. And as the opportunity came his way for the curling strike, he didn't need a second invitation to fire that one past the goalkeeper. This the second goal with the assist there for Marciniak. Rising highest in the centre in the crowd of players was Tom Dearden. No mistake with the header. Those are the two goals. Thank you very much for joining us today and across the course of the week as well. The games on Monday, Wednesday and of course today. It's been a really successful showcase of footballing talent across the nations taking part in the Victory Shield. Congratulations to the Republic of Ireland who take home the trophy. It's finished here in the final game. Scotland 0, Wales 2.